Hey everybody, lesson 1. We're finally to unit number 6. So we're back to addition and subtraction kind of stuff. So I'm guessing that this looks familiar from 2nd grade. So they talk about these math mountains and equations. So always remembering that they call the answer in an addition problem the sum. So remember subtraction, difference, multiplication, product, division, quotient. So the numbers in the equation are actually called the addends. So with this first activity, you're not actually calculating anything. They do all the calculations for you. So notice that some of them have the sum first and some of them have the sum last. It doesn't really matter as long as there's balance on both sides of the equation. So there is, because 110 is equal to 70 plus 40. So with this one, really all you're doing is you're just having to recognize what is the total, what is the sum. So you're going to put T for total, and then you put the A for the add-ins. So add in, total. So here you would actually have the total, add in. All right, so fairly simple on that one. So we have to write equations for this math mountain. So we've talked about this before as fact family work. So you could do 80 plus 60 equals 140. 60, plus 80 equals 140. 140 minus 80 equals 60. And 140 minus 60 equals 80. So just seeing the connections between all of these. All right, these are word problems, so there's only 4 of them. It should go pretty quick because they're all pretty friendly numbers. So they're saying add 2. So Chris's group picked 80 apples. His mother's group picked 60 more apples. So how many apples do they have now? So if you just did 80 plus 60, you'd have 140 apples. Now, I guess you could read that 2 different ways. 60 more. Could be 60 more than 80, so you could have done 140 then plus those 80, and I would have counted that one right too. So just be careful that some of them are going to be addition, some of them are going to be subtraction. When you get to the math mountain, this is really going off the equations of the previous page, but 80 plus 60 is 140. So when you put that in the math mountain, it's down here. And all of these are related. So that take from is subtraction. So now we're trying to find 140 minus 80 is 60. Here we put it back together, 70 and 50. 120. Here, 120 minus 70, 50. So just trying to get you to make the connections. The idea is you would create your own math mountain. So I know it's 4 pages, but actually pretty quick work. Have fun. Quick math. Now this one has a whole new sign, so we get used to the equal sign. An equal sign means there's balance on both sides. But on this one, there is an expression that means not equal. And kind of like everything else, you could write it in English, not equal, or you can write it in math, which is the equal sign with the slash through it. So you just have to see which of these actually have that balance. I shouldn't have covered that up because that's the directions. So 5 plus 3 is 8, so 8 is equal to 8. 4 plus 2 is 6, so 6 is equal to 6. 7 is equal to 7. Over here we have 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. 2 plus 3 is 5, so 5 is equal to 5. So down here, 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 is not equal to 7. 6 is not equal to 8. 6 is not equal to 7. And here you would have 7 is not equal to 5. So they're not balanced. It'd be like me and you on a teeter-totter. Not balanced. I'd go down, you'd go up. So use the equal sign to write 3 different equations. So you can figure it out how you want to do that. The not equal sign would be any equation that's not equal. This one you actually have to find out we want to make it true. So, you know, these, number 12 is an equal sign. Number 13 is a not equal sign. So I'm going to actually zoom in on these a little more because it almost looks like division when I don't. You know, so I could even put just a 1 in here because 30 plus 1 is not equal to 120. But this one I have to make equal. So 90 plus 10 is 100 plus 60. So 90 and 70 is 160. So this one is an equal. This one would be a not equal. So really there's only one wrong answer on that, and that would be the one that would make them equal. Down here you have to calculate. And then here, this isn't bad. You would actually draw. Corey had 12 grapes. He ate 4 of them. How many grapes does he have now? So with this one, you can look back at the previous pages. But that